Hey,
The Lord
JB.
reveals his omnipotence to Job. Maybe the last video before they take me out of the universe. You would think that they have bigger issues to deal with besides banning an app like hunger instead of destroying small businesses. Anyways, Job chapter 38, verse 1. The Lord reveals his omnipotence to Job. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, Who is this who darkens counsel by words without knowledge? Now prepare yourself like a man, and I will question you, and you shall answer me. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me, if you have this understanding. Who determines its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? To what were the foundations fastened? Or who laid its cornerstones? When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy? Or who shut in the sea with the doors, when it burst forth and issued from the womb? When I made the clouds its garments, and thickened its darkness with its swaddling bands, fixed my limits for it, and set my bars and doors, when I said, This far you may come, but no further, and here your proud waves must stop. Have you commanded the morning cities begin, and caused the dawn to know its place? That is, that it make take hold of the ends of the earth, and the wicked shaken out of it? It takes on a form like clay under the sill, and stands out like a garment. From the wicked their light is withheld, and from the upraised arm is broken. Have you entered the springs of the sea, or have you walked in the search of its depths? Have the gates of the depths been revealed to you, or have you seen the doors of the shadow of death? Have you comprehended the breadth of the earth? Tell me if you know all this. Where is the way into the dwelling light? And in darkness, where is its place? That you may take it in its territory, that you may know the path to its home. Do you know it because you were born then, or because the numbers of your days is great? Have you entered the treasury of snow, or have you seen the treasury of hell, which I have reserved for the time of trouble, for the day of the battle and war? By what way is the light diffused, or the east wind scattered over the earth? Who has divided a channel for the overflowing water, or a path of the thunderbolt? Can you tell me where the lightning comes from, to cause it to rain on the land? Where there is no one, a wilderness and such there is no man, to satisfy the desolate waste, and cause the spring to forth and growth its tender grass? Has the rain fathered? Or who has forgotten the drops of dew? From whose womb comes the ice, and the frost of heaven, who gives it birth? The water hardens like stones, and the surface of its deep is frozen. Can you bind the clusters of the Pleiades, or loose the belt of the Orion? Can you bring the Mazzaroth in its seasons, or can you guide the great bear with its cubs? Do you know the ordinance of the heavens? Can you set the dominion over the earth? Can you lift up your voice to the clouds, that an abundance of waters may cover you? Can you send out lightning, and that it may go and say to you, Here we are? Who has put wisdom in your mind? Or who has given understanding to the heart? Who can number the clouds by wisdom, or who can pour out the bottles of heaven? When the dust hardens in clumps, and the clods cling together? Can you hunt the prey for the lion, or satisfy the appetite of the young lions? When they crouch in their dens, or lurk in their lairs to lie in wait, who provides food for the ravens when its young ones cry to God and wonders about the lack of food? If this is over, God bless you all. Know that I love to read that Bible. The Bible is the Word of God. Basic instructions before leaving Earth.